Yes.
Okay, so you have infrastructure, guys. You have a servers in your organizations, your routers in your organization, switches are there. Okay, storage devices are there, NAS, SAN kind of storages are there, networking connectivity is there. So you have to maintain it. So there is a different issues will occur. So how to deal with that issues? What are the names with the terminologies we use in dealing with your infrastructure? And while handling the customer issues, what are the terminologies we use it? So that's we are in this part. Okay. So event, alert, incident, workaround, change, and problem and service request and access management. So another part is kind of stuff like it is a part of service request. Change is interlinked to other things, including service requests. Okay, so I will give you single line definitions for these things. Yeah, that is good one. I'll give you single line definitions of this event, alert, and all. Then I will explain one by one. Okay, so we should know what is what. That is. And already given a one BMC a blog information. So please go for it. What is an event? Any detectable occurrence that has a significant for a IT infrastructure management. Any detectable occurrence means something had happened, like a server is down. It's a detectable occurrence. Something is happened, right? So it's not notifying, yeah, server is down. Application installed successful. You are taking a backup, weekly backup or daily backup. Backup is completed successful. You're transferring data. You're uploading a file or downloading a file. Download completed successful. Upload completed successful. So successful events. Okay. Disk not having more enough space. Okay, you want to copy a data to a storage. It does not have that space. Like you want to copy a 20 GB data, but disk having only 10 GB space. So what it will do? Disk do not have enough space. So warning. So warning. Disk is offline, so you cannot store anything. Disk is offline. It's a kind of error. Network is down. It's kind of error, right? So you are not getting internet. Internet is not working. It's a kind of error. So these are all events, guys. Successful event, failure events, warning events will occur at while maintaining infrastructure. Okay, these are all events, which is occurs. Alerts. In this case of events occurs, for example, a server is busy. Okay, network switches become busy now. More collisions occurs at a one switch, or maybe network is down, or maybe server is down and service is down. Okay, these are things. Okay, disk is full. So different warnings, errors occurs. A warning that has a threshold has been reached, something has changed, or failure is occurs. You will get a notification, right? So it's a new message is received. Okay, your disk is full. You will get a notification that new mail is received. So you got a notification. So then depends upon type of notification you have to deal with the situation, right? So that is called a alerts. Alerting is like a alarm notification system to make the people to know something is happening. Okay. Understand, guys, event and alert. Event and alert.
Yes, sir.
Very. So next one is incident. What is an incident? Unplanned interruption to the IT services called an incident. Unplanned interruption. So you are not having any planning for that one. So for example, suddenly Facebook is not working. WhatsApp is not sending messages. So they didn't tell you, so this particular period of time, this won't work. For example, you open a IRCTC website. So 11:30 night, 11:30 to 12, that is server down time. So even you try to log in, you will get it. It's a maintenance time. It is a planned interruption. It's a planned one. So this particular time service is not available. They already told you this. Like sometimes certain websites, like when I go to the Cisco Academy websites, then it shows this is a particular time period. In this time, it is in a maintenance mode for these days at this particular time, so that service not available. It's a planned, unplanned. So there is no planning. Suddenly Facebook is not working. Okay, like that server is down. You can't able to access. Okay, unplanned interruption. Server down, service is not available. If server is down, so a lot of people can able to get a information. Unplanned interruption to the IT service is called a
The thing which is suddenly occurred,
thing
mainly.
suddenly occur at a organizational level or a server level,
Yes, sir.
service level. Okay. Unplanned interruption to the IT service is called an incident. What is workaround? Suddenly it is occurs, right? So we do. So what is not suddenly? So leave it. What is suddenly? It is unplanned interruption. Means some issue is occur. Server is stop working, or maybe a router is not working, or maybe switch is down. So what you have to do? So you have to go and fix it, right? So something is happened. You are under traveling, and suddenly tire puncture. Unplanned interruption, right? You are not planning for to puncture your tire, na? So unplanned interruption, suddenly tire puncture. So what to do? You will search nearby any repairing center, even a small repairing center. Do some necessity like you put some sticker on it or some put some air filled and continue journey, right? So for that one, you don't carry your entire scooter or a bike to the showroom and do all the servicing, 1 day, 2 day leave like that. You can't plan it, right? Immediately you do certain things to resolve the issue, overcome that issue and continue. The same way, something has happened at infrastructure level or server level or something. We plan something, means immediately we'll go and fix it to make it continuation of your services. Two words I will tell now. Try to do this one, guys. One is uptime. Another one is downtime. What is uptime? Okay, I start my laptop at morning 10 o'clock. I came here at 10. I started my laptop. From 10 o'clock onwards, my laptop is running. The entire time duration from how long from which time to till it is running, right? So it is a uptime. For example, 10 o'clock I started, just continuously run, it's uptime. Maybe at 1:30, something is happened, my laptop, my server is down, and a team came and repair, and it is start working from 2:15. It is down at 1:30 and it is working from 2:15. So this duration we call it as a downtime. So almost like a 45 minutes of downtime it is there. Now it is running, right? So again uptime will changes 6 o'clock. So what is the duration? That is uptime. It is uptime is like, and of course there is a formula. So there is a downtime formula is there. 100% uptime, 100% downtime. Sorry, sir. 0% downtime, 100% uptime. Okay, 24/7 service is available. These are all so by calculation percentage of downtime and uptime percentages. Okay, so they will calculate downtime percentage. For example, 24 hours, 15 minutes service is not available. So they will calculate based on a 24 into 60 minus 15 by 24, like that they will create some efficiency calculation. So they will get a downtime duration or uptime duration there. Okay, so like some website you see 99% uptime, 98.5% uptime is available. Okay, so like that 0.001% of downtime. So the meaning is there is very less downtime kind of stuff. Okay, this is uptime and downtime. So why we need a workaround means why we should overcome the issue. Service got interrupted. Okay, and immediately have to fix it to make it run the service again. So it reduces this downtime. Service available again immediately, lesser the downtime. Okay, it's okay, leave it next time we can see it means downtime is increases. So it is a violation of SLA. Okay, make sure that customer should get a service. Guys, understand event and sorry, incident and workaround.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Problems never occurs, guys. In your organization, problems never occurs, but incidents will occur. Any issue, it is an incident. Any issue is occur, incident is incident only. Not generally considered as a problem. These incidents will consider as a problems. These incidents considered as a problems. Okay, so how incident are considered as a problem means, for example, I am getting multiple incidents, multiple failures are occurs in multiple places. Okay, so there is a multiple incidents are occur. So there must be some root cause of these problems incidents. Okay, there is a certain root cause because of something we are getting a simultaneous incident reports we are getting. Then we have to consider these incidents as a multiple incidents as a one single problem. So yesterday I told in a ticket, that time a ticket is can be represent of an incident or a service request or group of incidents together and represent one single problem. So the meaning is so multiple incidents are occurs and there is a root cause, unknown root cause, certain there is root cause, some issue because of something that we are getting multiple incidents. So we have to consider all these incident reports into one club and make it as a single problem. This is one. Another one is incident is occur and you resolved it. Now it is working fine. Again, same incident is repeated. You resolved it, working fine. Again, incident is again it is occur. Either it is every few hours or every few days or every few weeks, like it's a continuous occurrence of an incident is there. So we have to consider these incidents as a problem. Okay, so any incident is occur, we have to fix it. So you have to spend some money, some time on it. First time you're done, second time you're done, third time you're done, fourth time you're done. What if you do? So better to consider it as a problem. Find out what is the root cause of the problem. What is the root cause of the problem, and try to fix the problems. Okay, try to fix issues. Okay, you may need to change something. You have to change it. Then once problem is solved, this number of incidents will be reduced or no number of incidents. Okay, so unknown root cause of one or more incidents. Unknown root cause of one or more incidents or repetition of incident is called a problem. So initially it is incident only, later it can be a problem. Change. Actually, change is not part of service operations. Change is not part of service operations. Change is a part of service transaction. What are you doing by this terminology is very important. Change is also very important in organization. It's a change is a for a certain change, or maybe you want to upgrade or update. Your Windows got updated. We have a server. The server got updated. Okay, so that is also a change. You have an antivirus server is updated. New version is released, updated. Okay, operating system got updated. Your infrastructure got upgraded, or you replace something like your RAM is not working, you replace the RAM. Disk is not working, you replace the disk. So it is all comes under changes only. Standard change to resolve an issues. To resolve certain issues also you may need to require changes. You may need to change cable. Maybe you have to change the router. Maybe you have to change the switch. Okay, you may be required to change the disk. Okay, to solve some times issues. And also updating, upgrading, replacing. These are all comes under changes. Next one is service request. User, when I am telling about customer and service provider, I am told customer report an issue. This reporting an issue means incident. Customer may ask for information. Customer may ask a change of a service. Customer may ask an advice. Customer may need a access permission. So then it is service request. Then it is a service request. Guys, understand what is problem, changes, service request?
Yes, sir.
Sir, repeat again. Service request.
Okay, service request. For example, I'm in my office. Now I want to take a printout. But I don't have a printout permission. Print access is not there. Printer access is not there. So what I will do, I'll ask a service desk person who is dealing with this printer kind of stuff, give me access to the printer access. Depends upon my job, role, responsibilities. If printer is accessible, then you will give a access. Okay, it is access kind of stuff. Or I want to change something. For example, I have a old laptop. Now new laptop is required for a project. So I send a request. I need a new laptop. Or maybe I got a laptop 8 GB RAM. Now I need an upgradation to 16 GB. So do service request. Okay. I want to install. I'm a non-IT person. I don't know much IT kind of stuff. I want to get installed and configure my Outlook application in my laptop. I'll contact my service desk and request I need to help with the installation of this particular application. Okay, so that is a service request. It's request for a user either information, change, or for a update change means usually update and upgrade which is occurs. Access permissions also. Here I am trying to explain one by once again. Guys, any detectable occurrence that has a significant variety infrastructure. So events will occur. Normally you can see from the event viewer. Okay. So for example, I'm showing for my one system, what are the kind of events are occur. For example, my disk is connected, maybe I created a new virtual, my new partition. Maybe I install some application, or maybe I try to access some application. So events will occur, right? It is information. Event means what is happened. Either it can be a successful event or failed event, or it can be a warning related. It's not working properly. I don't know. Okay. So what is the information? What is the event? It is occur. It shows in the event logger. Okay. So any issue is occur, we can understand from event viewer and event logs, and it is also helpful for a quick reacting to solve the issues. So I'm telling some events, transactions successful. You went to your UPI, so scan the Paytm and transfer the amount, then you will get a transaction successful. Transaction failed. Transaction error, enough funds. Backup is successful. Backup device, not enough space. Backup failures. See, whatever it is happened, it is not done in the event viewer, event system only. Server down, internet or network is disconnected, internet is back online, network is connected, internet is connected, disk is full, memory full, server busy, so network is slow down. All this kind of stuff will now understand from the event viewer. So in event viewer there is a three things. A plus one we can tell information means it's a successful event kind of stuff, not failure one. Means successfully deployed, successfully installed kind of stuff. Warnings means disk is full. Okay, server is busy, network wise unable to connect. These are all warning kind of stuff. Errors, issues, generally server not working, system not working. Kind of stuff. Demo of manager. What is this? I will show you that one. Guys, this is a one demo link. Actually, it is given by one of our trainer, Cypress sir. I shared links now. That is the demo. So this is a demo of manager demo, guys. What is this? Can you see the dashboard? it is showing some information. The first one is it's a global infrastructure details. So there is an organization, that organizations globally their servers, their data centers, how they are doing. The green means in that area all the components are working fine. Okay, the red color one means there is a certain issue. Okay, see it is critical status. Critical status. Clear, 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 critical, critical. Some information. Okay, so this is part. Next one is this heat map showing how many cleared events are there. Critical one, attention is required, trouble is required, like that it is showing. So based on that we can understand so where it is occurred. Guys, for understanding monitoring and event viewer kind of stuff, see this table, infrastructure snapshot table. I have a 55 servers in my organization. See, devices are 55. 55 servers in my organization. Out of 55, 26 are in problematic. Total number is 55. Out of 55, 26 are problematic. And I received it generated a alarms means alerts 57 times it is given alerts. See the routers. Routers are 3. Out of 3 routers, 2 are in a problematic. And I received a 5 times of alarm from it. Okay. The switches, I have 11 switches. Out of 11, 2 are in a problematic. I didn't receive any alarms for that one. Firewalls are 3, no issues. Domain controller is only 1 and it is getting issues. Printer is 2 printers, no issues. Like that, guys. Each and every component, how many devices are there? Is it still it is in a problematic or it is cleared? Okay, how many alarms it is generated? Next, not only up or down or a device, certain devices utilize CPU. CPU utilization. Device by CPU utilization. In my PC, for my PC, I can check my CPU utilization. Go to Task Manager, Process, CPU, Performance, CPU. Can you see? Utilization is 19%, 20%, 30%, like that. For my one system. But in the monitoring, using a certain tools like a Op Manager, so I'm getting what is the devices their CPU utilization. Currently it is showing the very less, not very less, but on average it is showing in a green color. Okay. So if any device their CPU utilization is more or a memory utilization more, then obviously we will get to know. Okay, this line it will shows. It is not showing here. This also same. Recent alarms I received 10. This is attention is required to critical to interruption. You guys understanding or not understanding?
Understanding, sir.
Okay. So usually people ask so many questions. Today no one is asking. Okay, understanding is good. So I received a 10 attentions required. See, these are attention required. Two are in a critical. So these two are in a critical situation. And two are in a trouble. So these are in a facing certain trouble. So what to do? You have to open this one and read what is the content in it and try to contact physically or through network and resolve the issue. Okay, this is 10 students occupied with IP. Devices by packet class, volume with the most disk utilization, device by memory utilization. So CPU utilization is less, but memory utilization becomes more. Okay. So this is your op manager. Try to open it from once so you'll understand how the dashboard is look like. Not this one. Guys, these are the certain symbols to understand what kind of issue you are looking at. The green with white check mark represent it is successful. Yellow with sorry, blue with a white exclamatory Y I mark that represent. So the blue one is represent
Information.
information. White with a red cross mark. Red one. The red one is error. Yellow with exclamatory mark is warning. Alert. Already I told alert. It's a kind of a warning system or not a system. It's generated warnings are failures to the provider. Already we told about alerts. Then we'll see incident. Unplanned interruption to the IT services. Server down, service down, network disconnected. Okay, so those information come to the police. Little disturbance. Okay. Server down, service down, network disconnected. If anything is happened, we have to consider as an incident. Okay. VPN disconnected, unable to send a mail, unable to log in, PC is not working, internet is not working. Okay. Your disk is offline. So then you consider as an incident. The incident must be resolved immediately to stop further impact. What is a workaround? So when any incident is occurs, so you have to overcome that issue immediately. That is workaround. So already you know what is problem, but I will explain incident and problem with a relative example, guys, with a small example, which is relating this incident and problem and a change also. But first of all, we should know what is a problem means. Unknown root cause of two or more devices. Any issues occur, we have to take it as an incident. We fix the incident and so then issue is resolved. But after some days or maybe after some time, you may get an incident again. Okay, so this incident like that it is keep happening. So you have to consider that type of incidents as a single problem. Okay, so once you are considered as a problem, then we have to find what is the root cause of this incident and solve it permanently so then incident may not occur again. Okay, to solve the problem related issues, like maybe you need to change something, so then change management is also useful. The next one is also problem management with a small example. Just give me 1 minute, just 1 minute only, 1 or 2 minutes. Um, I will explain all these things. Okay, so problem change and then next is service request. Just 1 minute. I will give it. Okay, I came back. Okay. So once I told all these things, I will give you break now. Guys, are you able to hear?
Yes, sir.
So I am telling small situation to relate this incident and problem. Okay, and change. So here I give an example, that is, there is a system. Of course, it is thing has happened in our office earlier days. So where it is? This one only. This is ours only. Okay. What happened? People are using at a system while doing lab. Some movement, sudden movement, system is stop working, and student will complain. So of course we don't have any a specific IT team there to resolve the issues. So I'm only one person. So what I have done? So I disconnect all the power supply. First of all, important is, guys, anytime you're uh, touching your system internal, compulsory remove all power related, main power supply, okay, and battery power supply. If it is a laptop, battery is there, remove the battery, then only you can touch inside. Okay, so disconnect all power supply, then
Sir, what topic are you telling?
this is service desk only, problem management and incident management.
Incident topic you are describing.
Yeah, incident and problem change. So I'm giving example.
Okay.
Okay. So I told just lines only, right? What is incident, what is problem? But here, so how incident can be considered as a problem and what to do next. Okay. So PCA, something it is happened, not working. So because some sudden movement and that. Okay. Okay. So okay. So what I have done, so system suddenly stop working. I remove the power connectivity. So I did disconnect the power supply. So then I check the all system internal connectivity. So I connected, everything is done. Now I connect the power supply and turn on the system. System is working fine, not very big deal. It is very small, some loose connectivity in somewhere. Okay, either it is a power supply side or another side, some issue is there. Issue is resolved. Now it is working fine, right? Incident is occur, workaround is done, system working fine, issue solved. Okay. After few days, means after 2 3 days, what happened? Say student complained, sir, system not working suddenly. Suddenly it is stop working. So again, I went to the system, open the cabinet, remove the power connectivities, check the connections, and connect and disconnect. It is working fine. Okay, finally, issue solved. It is happened like a multiple times. So what I have done, I consider this incident as a problem. Okay, so I have to consider this incident as a problem, and I have to find out what is the root cause of these incidents. Where exactly a problem? Okay, where exactly this is what causing this kind of number of incidents. Okay, I have to find it. Finally, I found there is a cable. It is got loose connected. It's a old cable. Okay, so many times they are inserting, disconnecting. It's a loose cable. It is. So what I have done, I went to the store and pick up a new SATA cable and I change the SATA cable. I change the cable. hard disk cable. Okay, so loose connectivity is gone, and we do take in some preventive measures also. So next time we should not be happen kind of stuff. Okay, so problem is solved. So we know it's the sudden any movement is happen also. It's not disconnecting, so system is not turned off immediately. Okay, the system is not gone immediately. Okay, issue is not repeating now. Number of incidents are reduced or no more number of incidents. Understand, guys? Something?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will tell one small story. That's don't take that story as a seriously. This story is good, but when we are taking classes for cognizant, so for one batch, the interviewer asks, give me any example, no problem, but example must be connect incident and a problem. So with I have some issue that time, so I told that as an example. Okay, so we have a tap in our room. So what happened? There is a leakage. There is a leakage. So what happened? It is instant. It start getting leak like this, not in top, but it's from somewhere in the pipe connector. So we have to do workaround, right? So first one is you have to do workaround. I put some M seal on it. So temporarily the dropping is stopped. After 2-3 days, again dropping is started. Then what to do? Again, I remove this entire M seal and can put another M seal or some other gum kind of stuff. Maybe same type of solution or different type of solution to try to stop this kind of. Okay, so this is instant. Multiple incidents are occurring. So this is what I happen. Now this is every time we have to call a plumber, ask to resolve an issue, and he would do some 50 rupees solution, and I have to pay money. So right, so I will have to give half day coolie, right? So that's number of after spending. I consider it is a problem. Find out a root cause and do the permanent solution. What is that guy is done? So finally we change the pipe. There is a pipe is so many days older pipe it is. What they have done instead of putting 5 rupees solutions or a 10 rupees solution, he made a new pipe. He connected, he removed the old pipe and inserted a new pipe. Now the leakage is stopped. No leakage. So I done a change. Then leakage is stopped. So this is an example I told to you one of the student. She told to interviewer directly same story. Of course, she got selected. That's a different point. Point is understanding terminology, incident, problem, and change. What is the difference? How they are connected. Not only differences, how they are connected. Okay. Um, yeah. So next one is change. Okay. Change and service request. And so then we'll take a small break. Just before I told one example of change, some other changes also we can see. Yes, you do update. You have a system, you done update, upgrade, replace. You increase your capacity, like you want to increase the RAM capacity of your server. It is an upgradation, right? Disk is failure, you're changing the disk, replacement. That is also a change. You're replacing the cable. That is also a change. Okay. I have a Windows 8 earlier in this PC. I upgraded to 8.1. Then it is upgraded to 10. You purchase any new laptop now, it came with a Windows 10, but you can upgrade to Windows 11. Upgradations. Updation. What is update? So regular update, like you have an antivirus, some version 14.5 version. Now you update it to 4.6, 14.6. So regular updates, patches, patch management. So don't go to that point. To upgrade or to replace, you have to check the compatibility. I have a laptop with a DDR3 RAM. Now I want to put a DDR4 RAM, another 8 GB DDR4. It's not compatible. Okay, so compulsory check the compatibilities. Dependency changes. One change may lead to another changes. One change may lead to other changes. So dependency changes also you have to check it. Test before change. Before applying any changes, you have to make sure that change must be work and other changes also get effective. And make sure the rollback option. I didn't return that one. To make sure that a rollback option. You've done a change, but it is not giving good productive. You can, or maybe something goes wrong. You can roll back to the previous stage. Okay. Guys, to do any changes, you have to discuss with the team that is called CAB, Change Advisory Board. I have written somewhere, maybe another example I have written separately. Okay, CAB, Change Advisory Board. And also you should mention in CMDB's Configuration Management Database. Okay, so anything happen at your infrastructure level, guys, what are the components, what are the services, what are the issues, everything will be saved in this CMDB only. Okay, you have to do document properly. You have to do document after any changes occurs. You have to do documentation. Do not forget, guys. Just in case your role is you have to work with a change related work. You are handling any change related work. Compulsory document. Incidents you are handling, compulsory document. What incident, how you resolve it, what you have done, what if you need to change, then what is the change which is occurred. Compulsory document. The document may save you, and maybe it will save your organization. Okay, it will may save you, and it may be save your organization sometimes in the certain kind of critical situation. Remember that one. Okay, so guys, update, upgrade. So we'll change this one. I given an example, right? Update, upgrade kind of stuff. So I'm upgrading from Windows 10 to Windows 11. I have a 4 GB RAM in my machine. Then I want to make it as add a 8 GB. My laptop become 12 GB. Guys, I didn't add one point here. Yeah, I added here. Okay. So of course you have to check the compatibilities, dependencies, and budget also. So you want to upgrade, like you have a server, it is 16 GB, RAM is there. You want to upgrade it to 32 GB, means you have to add 16 GB. You have to check the compatibility, dependencies, and as well as budget is also required. A component availability is also required. Is it really necessary to update or not? That is really needed. Any updates or upgradations, replacement, improve your productivity, improve your quality of the service, not reducing the quality of the services. And do not put a war budget. Okay. That is important. Replace upgradations. Like I have a processor, i5 processor, and I want more faster. Then i5, i3 to i5 upgradation. I replace or upgrade i3 to i5. But it is depends upon my motherboard support and cost. i3 I purchase with 6,000 or 7,000 rupees, but i5 it is more than 10,000 rupees. Okay, 10, 12,000 means at least another double the price I have to invest. Is it in my budget or not? I should know it, right? Or I want to upgrade my internet speed 50 Mbps to 100 Mbps. How many things are effective? Bill payment, cable changes, Wi-Fi routers. These are all required to change. When I ask my internet guy, so I want to upgrade my internet from 50 to 100 Mbps. He said you have to change your router to AC model. Dependency change. Just I'm giving example to understand the what is that dependency change kind of stuff. Guys, in changes, you have an emergency change and we have a emergency change and a normal change. What is emergency change? Some failure is occur, server down because of some disk is failure. You have to go and change the disk, right? The RAM is failure or cable is failure, switch is failure. What to do? Immediately have to go and replace an item, change an item, okay, change the component, change the code. Sometimes suddenly the web server it's collapsed, it's the application is not working. You have to change some code, or maybe you have to write some alternative code. In my previous batch students, means not HCL batches, they're also doing some SQL coding kind of stuff. Okay, they have to change something in a script if it is not working. Okay, to reduce the impact on the business or the infrastructure. So that is a emergency changes. Example, a disk is failed. You replace the disk, verify, make sure it is working now, notify to the cab, means change advisory board, I change this one, or notify to the CMDB and document it. Why you replace the disk is failure, and you tested like this, make sure disk is failed, so you replace the disk and now it is working fine. So then what are your observations? All these things you have to do, document. Okay, guys, understand emergency change and emergency changes?
Yes, sir.
Very normal changes are always like, for example, simple example, guys, I will tell. Change is sometimes in our home also, like for example bike, you take an example, something like a brake wire is damaged, you have to change the brake wire. Do you think so many kind of stuff, do you have to take more permission to change it? Simply take it to showroom and immediately we are going to change the bike wire. Without a bike wire, you can't make a brake, right? So brake wire it is damaged. So compulsory you have to do change of brake wire, right? So you cannot manage. So it's important. Clutch wire is broken. So this is compulsory. Emergency change. Normal change. For example, you want to change the seat. The seat cover is you don't like it. So what you want to do? You want to change the new seat, new design something. Or maybe you want to change engine oil. So you will plan, you need a money for that one. You plan the compatibilities, okay, dependencies, budgets, discussion, then finally, okay, then you will do it. It's not emergency. You may be Saturday, Sunday, you will go to showroom and you may go to some shop and you buy something and add it. Okay. If brake wire is damaged, then you should go to now only because you have to travel every day to office. Updates, upgradations, like infrastructure updates or upgradations, applications updates or upgradations, server updates and upgradations. Example, my server is 16 GB. I want to upgrade to 32 GB. So I want to increase my RAM capacity. I have to check compatibility. Is this particular hardware support additional RAM capacity or not? Check compatibilities, check the budgets, check the component availability. Is it additional RAMs are available? I have to buy it extra. Dependency changes. If you increase this one, maybe you need to increase another thing. Test before applying changes. Test before applying changes. Take a permission or discuss with a CAB, change advisory board. So normal changes we don't do immediately. We need a lot of things in it. Emergency changes you have to do immediately. So that is the difference between normal change and emergency change. These are all change management process. Guys, understand up to change management?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. What is a service request? User may ask for information or advice or need to change something. Since a change management is linked here in a two places, currently what we are discussing. One is service request. So I want to change my password. A request to the service desk. I need to change my password. I forget my password. Please change my password. Okay. I need to access a service, IT service. Okay. So I need a access permissions. Okay. I need something. I want something. I need a configuration. I need a deployment. So these are all service requests. Even for a user asking for a change of services or some
Sir,
standard changes.
sir, in this also we generate the ticket
Which one?
in this service request, or we do the
Yeah,
instead
ticket.
we
And
generate a ticket in service request.
what are the tickets I told? Incident, service ticket, request ticket, and alert ticket.
Okay.
Incident means any issue. This is request. Okay. It is also a ticket. Anything that hits service desk, ticket should be created. Okay. So for example, I want an internet connection. I came to office for first time. So no internet connectivity to my laptop. So ask my service desk people, I need to get internet. In my home, I am getting 50 Mbps, I want 100 Mbps internet. Upgradation. I am working from home. Of course, our work is directly internet based, not infrastructure based. But I'm working from my home. For example, I want to access my remote infrastructure. I need a VPN connectivity. So in my head office, servers are there. I want to connect it to that server and I should work. So I need a VPN access. Maybe I want to take a printout. I need a printer access. I want to access my database server. So I want to change my password. I want to get configure Outlook. Okay, I configured my Outlook, but for example, I am not the tech person. So I need to get a install some application, or maybe I want to configure my Outlook. So I will send a service request. change of service, upgrade my system. Okay, not all these things comes under service request. Which batch it is? Your afternoon batch, I am doing all copy paste instead of typing. Just look at, yes, you asked question. Okay, instant and service ticket. Sometimes people say service ticket instead of service request. Incident and problems. These are the compulsory two questions. Okay, service ticket. For example, I want to install. I need to get install of my Outlook. Service request. I'm asking my service desk. So my system should be installed with the Outlook and should be configured. Now it is configured in my PC. After a few days, I raise a ticket, incident ticket. Outlook is not working. Outlook is not working. Application. Maybe I'm trying to send a mail, it is not able to send. It's an issue, right? It's an incident ticket. I forget my password. I need to change my password. Service ticket. I'm unable to log in. Password is correct, username is correct, URL is correct, everything is correct. But I'm trying to log in, I'm unable to log in. It can be my side problem or a server side problem. Incident ticket. Incident ticket. So I need a VPN access. Give me VPN access. Which ticket it is? I want access. No follow anything, no follow. It's a service ticket or incident. I want a new VPN access. Access permissions.
The service ticket, sir.
Service tickets.
Service ticket. Now I have a VPN access. Now it is not working.
Incident.
Very good. So you understand. Okay.
Incident, sir.
Incident. Very good. Okay, guys. So this is event, alert, incident, workaround, problem, change, service, request. Okay. So few more things we can add it or not. So we don't require this is it. Already I told priority and impacts and type of tickets also. I told you. So after break, we are going to discuss about monitoring and service ticketing tools. Different tools are there, and SOP, KEDB, kind of stuff. Okay. We can take multiple examples of a service ticket and instant tickets. Okay. You can tell from these examples also difference between service ticket and instant ticket. Okay. Take a break. Come back in 5:40. Okay, not 5:40, it's 4:40. Sorry, 4:40.
440, sir.
Okay, take 15 minutes break, 5 minutes, no problem. 4:45 also no problem. But come back soon. Okay, tell me.
Sir, when is our technical interview scheduled?
That is, I don't know. Still, this second week of training, right? Version is not completed, no? So once version completed, then only.
Told that version test will be on 1st of March, most probably. So she was telling that on second, maybe on first itself or on second you will be having your technical interview.
Okay, I don't know that one, but I got a 3 weeks of schedule. We are in a second week. Okay,
Okay.
so I have to take classes up to third.
Okay. So
But
after third,
every
we'll
day prepare, guys. Do not trust on those things. Okay, dates and all. First of all, every day you read the technical part. So then no need of a rush at a last day. Because version test, that day you are completely putting mind on the version test only. That day and the day before that one. And next is an interview means you have to read everything in one single night. It is not much easy. Okay. Already I've shared some questions and all, right. Otherwise I will explain those related information. Okay. So my point is try to read the questions and as well as daily material. Whatever we are discussing, daily material, read it. Okay.
okay, sir.
Take a break, guys. Come back by 4:40. Daily